go. Hello. Here. There we go. Hopefully that's got it right now. My first time trying to do a live YouTube here through Zoom. So bear with me with any technology issues or problems associated. Welcome to my new channel, Global Health and Wellness. Global Health and Wellness Network. Global Health and Wellness Coaching. All things to do with natural healing, all things to do with becoming whole and healthy and well, right? Losing weight, healing pain. Most of the people that I work with are over 40, over 50, people that have come to the middle age of life. And I think this is the time when people are open to really making some serious change in life, right? It's a time in our life where we really start to make some serious decisions in our life. We've been living our life one way for 40 or 50 years. We've reached that midpoint of life, and we really now have like a great perspective and pivot point in our life to decide how we want the back end of our life to be. And this is when I think we really start to make some final decisions in our life. And these final decisions are what change, shape, create the back end of our life, who we become, our legacy. They determine our health. They determine our joy, our happiness, our fulfillment in life. It's getting a bigger picture of life, right? It's choosing what type of life you want to live. It's architectural lifestyle design, right? Creating the life that you truly love, living your dream, right? Isn't this what we want? To feel fulfilled by our life, to be in our life experience, to be happy, healthy, and well. Happy, healthy, and well. Does anybody want to be happy, healthy, and well? Right? How to be happy, healthy, and well. Right? And I think this is what's a big one is the how to be happy, healthy, and well. Is that we've been told that the way to be happy, healthy, and well is to really focus on protein, fats, and vegetables. This has been the healthy recommendation. And then to go to the gym and really kind of push yourself with lifting heavier weights and pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. It's really the idea that we have to kind of break down the body in order for it to be rebuilt stronger. And you know what? I think if you're between 20 and 40, then maybe But I think at some point beyond 40, beyond 50, we start to recognize that life has broken us down enough. Work and financial responsibilities and family responsibilities and the responsibilities of the day-to-day existence is enough. There's enough stress. There's enough time consumption in work, paying bills, right? Just paying for the lifestyle, right? We're caught up in this paying bills. Like we just want to pay our bills. This is a very meager aspiration for humans to just want to pay your bills. And really, ultimately, we want to move beyond just paying our bills. We want to move beyond just getting through the day or getting through the weekend, right? We don't want to just be living for Friday or just living for the weekend. You know, we have to build some happy, healthy habits in order to create a happy, healthy life. If we want to get a new life outcome from what we currently have, we'd have to start to begin to do things differently. So we'd have to begin to think and speak differently about ourselves and our life. Like, look at the way you're looking and speaking about your life. And if you change the way you're looking and speaking about your life, then your life will begin to change. You have to change the way you think and speak about it. You have to change the way you engage with it, right? The things you eat, the things you drink, the things you think and say, the things that you eat and drink and think and say most of the time. It doesn't have to be all of the time. You don't have to be perfect. No one needs to be perfect. My ebook is called Imperfection. Get my ebook for free on my website. Get my ebook. globalhealthandwellness.net, highendfitness.com. Some of my fitness and wellness businesses, right? Get my free ebook. Imperfection talks about getting back to your very best without having to be perfect, because none of us can be perfect. None of us are perfect. And none of us are going to be perfect with our food or our substance either. We all have little nuances and little bits of bad habits with our food and our drink and our social calendars. And I don't think that these things need to be eliminated from our life. No, it's not about elimination of things. Happiness and joy is not about eliminating all things from our life. Happiness and joy is about finding a really happy, healthy balance in our life. A life that allows us to eat the things that we love, to love our nutrition, to love what we eat, to love what we think and what we say about ourselves, to love our lives, our relationships, to have loving relationships, beginning with a loving relationship with ourselves. What does that mean to have a happy, healthy, loving relationship with yourself? Right? What does that really mean? Like, that's a thing that you got to decide for yourself. And like after 40, after 50, I think people come to the resolution that they need to make some decisions in their life. They need to make some changes in their life. Like, do you want to make more money? Do you want to have more love in your relationships? Right? Do you want greater health? Do you want lower body fat? Do you want more energy, less stress, better sleep? Right? Like, do you want your life to be better? Do you want your life to be different than it is? Right? How to make your life different than it is? How to create a life? Right? How did you create your life to this point? Was it the things that you think, thought, and what you said and what you did? Is that how you created your life to this point? Was it your thoughts and your words and your actions that created your life? Was it the foods that you ate that built the body and life that you have, your physical structure? Is it not the how you're nourishing yourself is what's going on inside of your body and life? Is it not the way that we nourish ourselves with the things that we think about, with the things that we speak, the way that we nourish ourselves nutritionally, the way that we nourish ourselves with our thoughts and our words, the way that we nourish ourselves naturally by nature? Here I am out in nature, my feet on the ground, just nourishing myself from the earth, just connecting with Mother Earth, just nourishing myself from the earth, just being in the light, just outside in the light. Father, Son, the nature, the sunlight, just being out in the light. Right? Just practicing being out in the light, just practicing having my feet on the ground, just practicing nourishing myself from the oxygen, the gift of oxygen that is here, just oxygenating myself, just becoming aware of myself. It's just an awareness practice. Natural health, naturally healing ourselves is possible. And really, it's a presence practice. It's a self-awareness practice, right? It's about getting more aware of how we are creating what we are creating in our life, right? Like we're all the captains of our own ship. We're all the creators of our own reality. Right? Every single one of us has our own reality. There's not just one reality here. There are billions of realities here. Everyone lives in their own reality. Everybody creates their own reality. This multiverse that we live in, is multidimensional. Like each soul here has free will and the opportunity to create what they choose and wish to create in their reality. This is the true playing field that we live in. We live in a heaven. We live in an abundant, unlimited, boundless, light-filled, oxygen-filled water rock. a water rock that's in space. And here we are, the caretakers of this space, being given the gift of life to manage this heaven and to do and create whatever we wish to with it. This is the human experience. This is the human opportunity. I suggest practice being human. I suggest practice humanity. I suggest practicing your humanity. Practice the things about your human experience that you love, that you'd like to love, that you'd like to love more. Imagine in mind the life that you would like to have or create. Think and speak about the things that you love more often. Get more conscious of what's going on inside of your mind. What's your internal dialogue? How are you nourishing yourself on a moment-to-moment basis? Right? We nourish ourselves. People think we nourish ourselves by food. And yes, it's a way to get nourishment, but we can be nourished by the light, by the earth, by our thoughts, by our words, by different types of nutrition, with new ideas about nutrition. You know, what if we were to gravitate from this idea that nutrition is built around protein? Like this has been ingrained into us. Like that the primary fuel and the primary choice for food or fuel is protein. The most important thing to think and speak about with regards to nutrition is get your certain amount of protein. Like that's the primary. The next thing we hear is, sugars are bad. We need to get omega-3, 6, and 9, the fats. We're told to get the proteins, to get the fats. We're told to eat the vegetables, to take the vitamins and the minerals. We're told to take these macronutrients and vitamins and minerals in pill form. And we're not told to eat foods that are alive. We're only told about the macronutrients, the calories. We're taught about the calories and the macronutrients. We're told about the vitamins and minerals. We're told to take them in pill form because we need insurance to be healthy. Health is about attainment of something. Like, this is the idea that we get healthy by eating certain foods and getting certain vitamins and minerals. And this is what health is. And if we're unhealthy, it's because we're missing something. We're missing a chemical. We're missing a drug, and that's what we need to be healthy. This is the idea that's kind of being taught to the mainstream population. This is the educational system. It starts from grade 2 telling us what we need. Like, we're taught what to eat. We're the only animal really that doesn't know what to eat. We have to go to school to learn what to eat. This is a funny thing about humans. Every animal knows what to eat intrinsically. If you put a toddler in a room with grapes and a chicken, which one will they eat? Naturally, we gravitate to fruit. And this is the thing. We've been told sugars are bad, but really the human body gravitates towards the fruits, the sugars, but not glucose, which is what we've been taught. What the body really gravitates to naturally is fructose. And this is a very, very important separation because glucose, wheat, can stay on the shelf forever, and fruits are perishable. And for this reason, we were sold into this idea of glucose and the bondage of glucose nutrition and the bondage of bread and processed foods, cooked and processed foods. And all we're talked about is the calories and the nutrients that we're supposed to be getting from these foods. But no one has discussed the life. We've only discussed the macronutrients and the calories and the vitamins and the structure, these things that we need. But no one has discussed the life force, the energy. Like, let's talk about the live energy, because really, if food is dead, you may tell me it has calories and energy, but if it's dead, it has no life. And if it's dead, if it's cooked and processed and dead, and then I put it into my body, then I would have to bring it back to life to create life in my body. How to create life in my body if I'm using dead nutrients? This is a change of thought. This is a change of understanding. This is a paradigm shift that needs to happen for humanity. Is to get away from these macronutrients and these calories in and calories out. These ideas are 50 years old, 70 years old, and people were fit and healthy and well before that. Health and wellness and fitness and joy and happiness was around and going on way before 50, 60, 70 years of all science. We've been scienced into the incorrect ideas. We've been scienced and educated through science into some false beliefs about health and wellness. And this is why humanity as a whole is becoming unhealthy and unwell, because we've attached some unhealthy, unwell thoughts to our life. Is that the predominant thought that we're holding in mind is unhealthy and unwell. And this is why the human is turning up unhealthy and unwell. The human is a result. The human is a result of the things that they are thinking, saying, and doing. If the human wants to get a different result than what they are currently getting, then the human needs to change the way they are thinking, speaking, and what they are doing, the way they are fueling their body, the foods they're putting into their body. Live energetic foods. We need live energetic foods. We need foods that contain hydrogen. We need hydrogen-rich foods, live foods. See, hydrogen is in water. Hydrogen is an aspect of water, H2O. We need water. We are mostly water. We are beings of light and water. We are beings of physical and mental. Physical, mental, emotional beings. To heal ourselves, we have to address ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. We have to bring our body back into balance. Balance is harmony within the body, is hydration. A well-hydrated body, an alkaline body, an energized, electric body. The body works from energy and electricity, right? In order to make a movement, the mind has to send a signal through the nervous system. The cells move, energy, electricity, current moves through the body. Current moves through the body. Like electricity moves through anything, like a wire. Light moves through the body. The body's absorbing the light from the sun. It's absorbing the current from the earth. The current is an ion. It's a hydrogen ion. It's hydrogen is the molecule that gets charged by the light of the sun. It's H3, like H2O is water. When water is in the presence of the light, it becomes structured, H3. This is natural occurrence. Water in the presence of light becomes H3. This is what's happening naturally in the world, all around us, all the time. The earth is in the presence of the sun all of the time, and the earth is always being charged by the light of the sun. The photons of light are charging the earth, just like the photons of light charge us. We are charged by the light. The water in us is charged by the light, structured by the light. Structured water is energetic water, H3. This is the water we need. We need clean water. We need natural water. Natural water is in a natural cycle. It's in the lake. It rises up with the sun. It's heated by the sun. It cools and it falls back down. It's in a natural cycle. We need to drink water that's in a natural cycle. We need to drink clean water that's in a natural, healthy, loving cycle. There needs to be a loving intention into our water. We need to have loving, intentional thoughts in our mind to stir the water within ourselves, to charge the water within us with loving intentions, to hold conscious intention in mind, to hold loving intention for your water, to intend love into your water, to drink loving water and clean water into your body, right? The tap water is in a closed, controlled system that is unnatural. It's filled with chemicals and drugs. We cannot drink this water and be healthy and well. We need to clean it. We need to distill this water. We need to distill this water, and then we need to intend love upon the water. We need to think about the water lovingly. We need to charge the water lovingly with intention, or put it in the light of the sun, or get yourself a hydrogen water bottle or a hydrogen water machine. That's what I have. Hydrogen water machine that brings your H2O into H3, which is natural water, clean, natural, supercharged water. Hydrogen-rich water is what's in fruits and vegetables. The fruits and the vegetables take the light of the sun and charge the water. The fruits and vegetables charge it with the light of the sun. And when we eat the fruits and vegetables, we are cleansed by these waters. We are charged by these waters. The waters of a living being, the waters of a fruit or a vegetable or an animal, these waters are charged waters. These are H3 waters. The waters in the natural cycle in the lake or the ocean, that is H3 water because it's in the presence of the earth, in contact with the earth and in the light of Father, Son. So it's charged water, it's natural water, it's clean water. This is what we need. Distilled waters, clean waters, waters that come from a living being, a living fruit or a vegetable. We need to eat living foods. We need live foods to restore life in the body and life. To create live cells, we need live nourishment. We need to ingest more live nourishment. We need to connect to live nourishment. We need to eat live nourishment most often. It doesn't have to be all the time. It just needs to be more often than not. So I say 4 days of the week, I need to eat mostly live food. That's the goal. That's how I do it. Eat the live foods most of the time. Relax on the weekends. Have those extras that you've been craving because you can't live in a box and you can't live the rest of your life without pizza and cookies. You're going to want to have ice cream again in your life. You're going to want to have your favorite meats and dairies in your life. You're going to want to have cookies and cakes and baked goods sometime in your life. You're going to have birthday parties and events for the rest of your life. You're always going to have to learn how to manage food. That's the reality, is that we have to learn how to manage our food. We have to learn how to eat less food, humans. It's that we've been taught to overconsume and overeat. We've been taught to overdo it. Like, you need more to be happy, healthy, and well, humans. This is what we've been fooled into believing. This is the sickness of thought that's created the sickness that's all around us right now. It's a polluted idea in mind that's making the human sick. The human is getting sick. Cancer, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, arthritis, mental health, sleep problems, digestive problems, weight problems, relationship problems, divorce. The human is wearing a mask to protect themselves from sickness, illness, and disease, from germs. The human is taking antibiotics that's going to be well by going to a doctor. The human has been brainwashed into a lot of ideas, accepted a lot of ideas as truth, which are not necessarily true. Ideas that have been put into the human through television, through media, through marketing messages to really sell you food and drug. The human is addicted to food and drug. And this benefits some people at the top of this Ponzi scheme, at the top of this whole ladder, of this whole experience, is someone that is controlling. There's some sort of control over this world. You know, there's a control here. It's not a love. This is not love. And this is what we've learned. We've learned a system of control. And we are controlled by this system. We're controlled by the system of thought, a prison of thought, a prison of poor ideas, a prison of confusion, where we have, dichotomy all through, that we can't find our way. This person saying, that person saying, the dichotomy all the way. And, there's always this two sides and which way to go for ourselves. We have to learn how to discern for the self. We have to learn how to connect inside of ourselves. We have to learn how to be present with ourselves. We have to learn how to be the loving energy that we are. And the true, natural, loving energy that we are, our nature, that heals. That heals us. That's just a presence. That's just a natural presence. What's the tree doing? The tree is just being. That's love. That's the essence. That's H3. That is energy-rich water. It's just the nature. Just being in the light of the sun is just natural. Taking the water and charging it up and raising my energy, raising my thoughts and my words and my foods. I rise up. I come back to the light, to the love that I am. This is just nature. This is just natural. This is just the natural ongoing of life. It's just getting into alignment with the natural abundance that is here. Not needing anything to be abundant. Not looking outside of the self to find it. Just finding it within the moment. Always in the present moment. Always in the breath. Always to reprogram the subconscious mind, to come out of the busy, stinking thinking, to come out of the busy mind, the reactive mind, and to slip down into the subdued, more parasympathetic mind. To bring ourselves back down into this parasympathetic space. This is nature. This is a deeper inhale and exhale breath. This is just slowing down the breath, deepening the breath, and allowing the energy channels to channel the energy freely through the body and being, through the soul. The being, the body, the human body needs to be purified, needs to be cleansed with a high energy live food diet, clean, high energy, hydrogen rich waters, and pure affirmation, affirmative thought and word, positive, loving thoughts and words for the self and for the world. A thought and a realization of singularity, a oneness, a realization that we're all here together as a community, as a unity, a unified consciousness, something that unifies us. What brings us all together? And I say it's the moment. I say it's the breath. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what sex you are. You need your next breath, else you die. It's the breath that nourishes us. It's the breath that's the foundation. We've been told we are nourished by the foods. We've been told we're nourished by the calories and the proteins and the fat. We're nourished by the energy. We're nourished by the electricity, by the current, by the life. It's the life that nourishes us, not the numbers, not the protein requirements. It's the energy. We are energy-filled beings. We are current beings. We are beings of light and love, a feeling. We are feeling beings, and feelings are a result. of the things that we're thinking, saying, and doing. The human is a result of the things that we're thinking, saying, and doing. If you want to feel different, begin to think and speak different and watch how you feel different. Watch how different you will begin to feel. Look for your change within yourself. Heal yourself within yourself. Begin your healing from within. Heal it from the mind and see it, feel it, heal within your body. And then witness it heal and change around you in your external experience. Heal from within. Heal your life from within. Heal yourself from within. Do it with your own love. Do it with your own loving energy. Do it with the natural loving energy that's here on the planet Earth. Do it here on the planet Earth with your own loving energy. Here I am, just getting out, just getting my feet on the ground, just connecting to the earth and just getting present, making myself present and accountable here for you every Saturday afternoon, workshops, nutrition, health, talking about natural health, talking about nature, talking about healing ourselves naturally with nutrition, with thoughts, with words, with actions, with habit, with practice, with a lifestyle. That's how we heal ourselves, with our lifestyle. That's how we created our existence. The way that we were living has created what we have. And if we want to create something healthy and well and new, we're going to have to live differently. So we have to establish some creative, natural, healthy lifestyle habits, thought and word and action habits. And they have to be different. There has to be something different. And that's not always easy. And that doesn't mean that we're just bypassing all the tough stuff. You know, like changing yourself, healing yourself, fixing your life is not a cakewalk. It's not a pill. It's not a potion. It's not a vaccination. It's not a drug. Right? Healing yourself is a decision, a choice you make inside of yourself. Like, no, I'm not living like this anymore. I'm changing myself. I'm changing my energy. It's committing to that. And it's committing to that again and again and again. It's building that commitment into your day-to-day habit and routine. It's practicing that habit and routine every single day. That's how it happens, lovelies. It happens through practice. We create health and wellness and joy and happiness in our lives for ourselves by the way that we live and conduct ourselves, by the practices, by our disciplines, by our healthy systems and methods that we have in our life. We need happy, healthy systems and methods of thinking and speaking and eating. We need healthy systems to be in place so that we have healthy natural boundaries, that when we live in the way that we're supposed to in our boundaries, the choices that we've made, that the way that we conduct ourselves actually stimulates us. We are inspired from within. We're doing what we love. We are loving what we do. This is the way to be happy, healthy, and well. Do it with love. Do it with your own loving energy. Hydrogen Man. Just powering myself up for the day, just sharing with all of you every Saturday workshops, Saturday afternoons at 2, every Sunday morning, Natural Health Sundays. I do a group workout every Sunday morning at 11. Tune in, follow along, join in. It's my global health and wellness podcast, coaching call share of the week. Thanks for watching. Join in with us again next time. Just click my Zoom link and join in. We can have some dialogue, some communication every Saturday afternoon at too. I look forward to speaking with you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific day.